family, welcome to Sherry's Crafting. If you have not subscribed, please do so. Okay guys, this is going to be the 9x14 Casserole Cozzie, okay? I got a request for it, so I'm going to show you guys. And I have it over here, so I'm going to kind of slide you guys around. And I'll let you guys see what I'm doing. I'm having to keep my phone close to me, because of my dad. But just keep your many prayers, please. Okay, let me move. Alright, before we get started, you have to have a 100% cotton fabric, okay? I got a yard of this really pretty fabric from Walmart for $5. They come in the little things like this, if you guys can see, and it's $5. And you have to have the 100% cotton batting, and you get it at Walmart. It's in a bag like this. And this is 1 yard, okay? 1 yard. Alright. Now, I'm going to show you guys what we're doing, okay? So you get to see me. Leave my mouse over. Alright, here is my 9x14 casserole dish, okay? And what I'm going to do is, I'm setting it on top of my fabric. I folded my fabric in half, okay? And this is my homemade pin cushion for my pins. I was going to put in it. I hadn't done it yet. Alright. What I'm going to do is, I'm going to fold up part of my fabric. I'm trying to make sure that the sides, you probably have at least 2 inches, and you need probably about 2 inches on the other side, and you're going to need about 2 inches on the other side. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to take my rotary cutter and I'm going to cut my fabric. I have a folded seam already on this fabric, and I'm just going to line up there. And it doesn't have to be perfect. I need another blade. They're around here somewhere. I'm just going to cut straight. Don't worry if it's not straight, guys. Because you can always go back and trim off the excess. Excuse me. Alright, now I'm going to take my fabric that I have folded in half, and I'm going to cut 2 pieces. And on this end, you're going to have where they have the colors that's in the fabric, where you can kind of match your colors, you know, matching colors, whatever you call it. I'm showing y'all the wrong way, but there. Alright, what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut 2 pieces of my batting the same size as my fabric. Trying to see. I may have to open up my other fabric, my other batting. Alright, let's see. There's a needle. Because this one is where I was making the bowl cozies. And I used my fabric. On top. And I'm using it as the pattern so I can make sure that I have it cut right. And it does not matter if it's just a little bit bigger. It's fine. Just cut the extra off. And after I get this here done, guys, I will go back and give you the exact measurements. So in case you don't want to do the way I did. Alright, got one piece of my cotton batting done. Now we're going to do our next one. No, I don't think this is big enough. Please. Yeah, it is. Thank God. I don't think I could get that lucky anymore. Be precise, just one in. Alright, get this one cut. Go down here and trim the other end. Always keep your pieces because you can always reuse these on smaller projects. Okay. And don't worry about cutting off the extra end down here. The reason is because, guys, we're going to be folding it in around the corners, and it will cover this up. If you want to cut it, go ahead, okay? But you don't really have to. I'm going to tell y'all what I was doing. I was taking my bra, okay? I was taking some of the cotton batting and kind of making like the shape of the inside of my cup of my bra. And I was adding some of the batting on the inside of it and to put inside my bras. They're cheaper. So If y'all see one flying around here somewhere, that's what it is. So, you know. Okay. Now, here's what you're going to do. You're going to turn your fabric with the right side down. You're going to take your batting, place it on top. Get it even. Then you're going to take and guys, you really need your stick pins on this, okay? I want you to take a stick pin, put it on one side so it don't shift around on you. And down here on the other end. Yes, we're going to make our X in the middle. We're going to do the same way as we did our bowl cozy. After you put all your pins on all four corners, turn your fabric, fold them together. Any extra batting that you might have, cut that off. Alright, fold your right sides together. Make sure they're lined up. And we're going to do let's see. Let me check the it's still 2 and we're still going to go 2 inches in this way. Now I'm making a straight line up so I can see it, and then I'm going to go 2 inches. 2 inches up, 2 inches down. Then all I'm going to do is connect those. Make a straight line across. You got your triangle. Slide this down. And I'm going to go 2 inches from the outside in. And I'm going to go 2 inches from the bottom up. This will kind of help give your casserole pan a little lip in there for it to just sit down in. Alright, let me connect those. Then I'm going to take it And I'm going to fold the opposite direction. And I'm going to go 2, and 2, and connect. Then I'll come down here, 2, and 2, and connect, making your same little triangle. Alright, now what I'm going to do is, well, let me go ahead and get this other one fixed so we can sew them both together. Alright, I'm going to pause it and I'm going to get this here done, guys. I'm going to put these two together just like I did this one and do my markings. Come back and I'm going to show you how we do the next process. So I'll be right back. Alright guys, I have got both of my pieces pinned and marked. Now, you're going to take your fabric where you have it folded the long way, and we're going to sew from here to here. I know it's a little hard to see it. And make sure you use 100% cotton thread. You don't have to, but it does do a little bit better. You start sewing, back stitch, then sew right across our line. And when I get to the end, I back stitch again. And clip that off. Grab my other end here that we marked, and we do the same thing. Back stitch. I went crooked on that one. It's okay. My crooked was on the inside, so not gonna hurt. Then I'm gonna fold it this way. Make sure you get where you sewed. Try to get those as even as possible. Alright, do this one. And do the other end. Then you're gonna cut your extra hair off. Make sure you get as close as you can to that seam and cut your strands off. But don't get too close to where you cut what you just sewed. And do that all the way around. Where you sewed. And the measurements, guys, I measured the fabric and the batting. It is 22 inches wide and 17 inches long, okay? Because I know I'm going to have someone say what was the size. So I'm going to set that one over. And I'm going to go ahead and do this one the same way as I did the other one. Why didn't it sew? There, and it did. Okay. Started to say, oh, it didn't sew, but it was on the line. I'm using gray. You don't have to use gray. You can use white, whatever. Doesn't matter. Sew it all the way across, kind of back stitch. So, and make sure it doesn't come apart. Alright, get these lined up. Find my markings. My sewing machine is a basic. It's just one from Walmart. It's not a fancy sewing machine. Don't be scared of sewing machine. Just take your time. A lot of my stitches, I just do the basic straight stitching. I don't use the pretty patterns that comes on here. I think there's like 27 on here. I'm like, which it does come with, you know, different pressure foots and all that, but I don't know anything about the tension or anything about the sewing machine. I'm being honest. I don't mess with it. I just use the basic straight stitch. And my thread broke. My thread broke. This one has a threader, okay? I don't know how to use it. Being honest. But I don't even have glasses on. I'm gonna show y'all. I just know where the hole is on this thing, and I just poke it in. Okay. I just poke it in there. Bring my needle up some so I can see it. Now it's down here, close to the bottom, and voila. Now the other sewing machine I used to have, it was a Singer I was down here like this trying to, like, where'd the hole? With this one, it's got the light. And I kind of know that it's right there close to the end, so I kind of poke it, and once it goes in there, I'm like, yeah. Because this threader, crazy me. I don't know what I did with my book. I probably can, look it up how to do it. But, I'm being honest. I don't know anything about that. Alright, I'm gonna cut my corners. Get rid of all this extra thread. Told y'all, I like to be honest with you and tell you the truth. That it's something I don't know, I'm being honest. I'm probably gonna have a sewer and tell me. Alright, I'm cutting the extra bulkiness off where we sewed. And get that done. No, I don't keep those pieces. I'm probably gonna hear, even though you could use that in scrap pieces. Maybe. I don't keep something I don't need. I got enough stuff around here that I get rid of. Big time. I want to declutter because I'm getting to be something. And I had to think there for a minute. I'm thinking, oh Lord. Sorry. Alright, I'm taking my pins out. I feel like I'm forgetting something. You know how you get where you think, what am I forgetting? Alright. I'm forgetting something. Hopefully I ain't forgetting nothing. Alright. Now, we're going to take, let's leave that. Yeah, slide it. Ain't. As long as it's on that. Alright. Alright. I got this one open. And I'm going to put this one inside out. Have the two right sides together. I think that's right. Alright, I'm going to take my safety pin and I'm going to line up here and I'm going to stick the pin. Then I'm going to come over here and get this corner. Everywhere where I sewed, I'm going to get these lined up. because you can always go back and adjust these. Just make sure you have it flat and even, and make sure you have your right sides together. It's just like the Cozzie, bow Cozzie. Except it's bigger and longer. Alright, now you're going to figure out where you want to take and start, because we're going to have to leave an opening. And I'm going to tell you, after making the bow cozies, take and leave the opening right on the end part, okay? Like on the pointed part. The reason is because it's a lot easier, because you can sew, because you're going to sew all the way back around it. Okay? Make sure everything's lined up. And we're going to sew all the way around. And I sew about 1/2 inch, guys. I'm not having to lift this sewing machine. It's on my thingamajig. It's on my mat. My mat that I got from Sharon. I love this thing. And Sharon got me this cutter. I gotta get some more blades. I don't know what I did with my paper on it, so I know what size. Alright guys, we are fixing to take our time and we're gonna sew 1/2 inch all the way around, leaving our opening down here on this end. Sew and back stitch. This is where you need to take your time, guys, because it is bulky. Take your time where the fabric is cut, where it's folded, because it's more bulkier there. Turn it around and get to going. And guys, there's a 1/2 inch mark on the bottom of your bar. Just follow it. Take that needle out. And just keep turning. Let me make sure I still leave an opening. And guys, the reason I'm using the cotton batting is because the polyester batting, it does get hot. And with the cotton batting, it doesn't. It don't hold the heat as bad. Alright, where's my in my needle? Back stitch, and take this one off so we can turn it. But what I like to do is I go around and I check anywhere I think it's a little bulky, cut it, and my corners, cut those in a little triangle, cut that off. It's just so that it won't be as bulky. So when you start sewing your last stitch all the way around, okay, cut this triangle. Be careful, don't cut your stitches. Alright, now we're going to turn it inside out. Take your time so you won't rip your fabric. Or tear your stitches loose before you can get your last one on here. Alright, here is our opening. You find the other end here. Take my hand and push those corners out. I'm going to take my scissors and kind of poke them. Be careful, don't poke too hard because you don't want to cut your fabric. Alright, where's the other one? Down here. And do all four of those corners the same way. Well, you can only do 3, so, because we left one corner open. 2, 2, 2. Alright, now, set this down. And right here, on the corner that we left open. No, that's not the corner. Where is the corner? Here it is. We are going to fold this in. And we're going to sew it down. And we're going to go all the way around the whole top. Alright. Then I'll show you what it looks like, guys. And I'm going in probably 3/8 inch. Be careful of your corners. It's thick. Now we're just going all the way around. In some places, you are going to have to pull it a little bit, guys, because the batting is really thick, okay? Just take your time. Where I started, back stitch, and we're done. Alright. Alright. I'm going to show you guys what it looks like inside of our casserole. There you go. And the reason you don't have to do the side corners. The reason I did is because that way, if you have a pan that has decorative kind of on the bottom, or if you want to use a different type of Let me show you something. You can also turn it to where it's like this. Do you understand what I'm saying? You can have it where your design is coming out like this. See what I'm saying? You can have it to where it's like that. Or turn it around and it will fit like this. Alright guys, if you like it, let me know. But the measurements are simple. It is just 22 by 17 fabric. If you want to add maybe little straps on here, you can. But to me, you know, having it like this, or if you have the smaller pan, you can use it like this. Alright guys, if you like it, give me a thumbs up, and God bless.